So it was an awesome interview and everybody loved it. And then a day later, Dove was like, oh, by the way, the venue you're going to shoot your special in canceled your shows.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the comedian Andrew Schulz from the Brilliant Idiots podcast and also the Flagrant podcast, who says his upcoming special venue got canceled after he released the Donald Trump interview, which, by the way, I've seen some of it. It's a pretty good interview. It's lighthearted. It's good. I appreciated it. I'll link to that whole thing in the box from Schulz, Flagrant, all the guys. But this is the thing you got to expect. I think at a certain point, Andrew Schulz had to expect some type of backlash because you see what regular normies go through. You see what conservative influencers, politicians, you see what we go through. Mainstream media, real world, jobs, education, K through 12, college. We go through a lot. Okay, it's not as bad as it was, but it's pretty bad. Now, before I go any further into it, we got a few clips here. The first thing is from Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne and Andrew Schulz, where Charlamagne's saying, hey, man, the streets are talking. Young black guys coming up to me talking about Trump's going to take it. Now, of course, I will link to all these clips in the box, but without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
I had a young black man, 20-something years old. I'm not going to say his name. I should say his name. He comes to me this morning. He turns to me. He goes, Flagrant's gonna get Trump elected. You know who I'm talking about. You was there?
No, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
He goes,
Charlamagne, fair use, boss.
Bro, Flagrant's gonna get Trump
elected. The interview was fire, bro. The interview, the interview was fire. I don't know what to tell you.
So, Alex, it's over for you, bro. You might as well, it's over.
Did y'all ask who his favorite black person is?
Yes.
Who is it?
I asked who his favorite African American was.
What?
And he said Elon Musk.
Get the out of here.
See, that right there, that kind of humor, you can't really duplicate that. So I guess maybe they got some kind of running thing they do where they ask, who's your favorite black person, African American or whatever. And then Trump said, well, my favorite African American, Elon Musk. You know, because why not? It's Elon. That's funny. Now, let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. This is where he explains the whole venue cancellation situation. Check it out.
So it was an awesome interview and everybody loved it. And then a day later, Dove was like, oh, by the way, the venue you're going to shoot your special in canceled your shows.
No, damn it. I
waited. Within 3 hours.
Doug, after we interviewed him, before the episode comes out, he goes to the venue. Everybody leaves. It's on Schultz's special team. All of them have to go to the venue, check it out. I assume everything is good.
People flew in for this.
Oh, yeah. So we've had these venues.
So the thing is, this is not just some type of random thing. Oh, we just found it today. No, this was a long time coming. They've been planning for it. This is a big production. You got people flying in from all over the world, all over the country. And then right when the interview comes out, all of a sudden, you don't want to go forward after all of that? Come on. We know the reason why.
Locked in for months now, something like that. It's not like we might do it here. It's booked. It's ready to go. We're going on sale this week. We have the entire production team come out this is for the third time many of us are spotting the venue and looking at everything. We have the set design already curated. We're moving around seating plots, camera plot. It's ready to go. We're going on sale this week. And we get an email 3.5 hours out. After discussing with our board members, we don't think that it would be. There's email, you'll bring it up, but don't show any emails off. But it was BAM, Brooklyn Academy of Music, which is a venue they've shot tons of specials in. And 3.5 hours after the interview, they canceled shows. So
you already know what happened. You already know what it is. But I don't know. Like I was saying, I think maybe at a certain point you got to expect that, Andrew Schulz, because you see how they treat us, like regular people that are always everyday conservative. You see how they treat us. I'm not saying it's right, but that's what they do. That's what Brooklyn, you already know what time it is. You know who's behind that decision. And it's not a guy looking like me in the face, is it?
Yeah, let's see if we can show the thing. Read the exact email, because they're canceling my shows, but they're also begging Live Nation to not cancel future shows with them. They still want business, but they're just not this guy. Now, I don't know if it's a Trump interview, but the day before it came out, we were ready to go and we were going on sale this week. And 3.5 hours afterwards, we get this email.
Yeah.
First off, I want to thank you for thinking of BAM for Andrew Schultz's upcoming comedy show. We are always excited when promoters consider our space for their events. After some internal discussions with leadership, it was decided that BAM is not the right fit for this show at this time.
Completely BS. Completely BS. Just put something out there, some type of excuse. That's what's going on. All right. Now, I have a little bit of the actual interview so you can see maybe why they cancel. You know, when you want to humanize Trump and make him look like a regular person and not be trying to, you know, call him a liar and whatnot. When you're not doing those things, then you're kind of just seen as persona non grata. You're just not even really accepted among certain circles. But before we get to that, a word from our sponsor. Today's economic environment is still very stressful for a lot of us. But with the Fed finally dropping rates, there is no better time than now to put you and your family in a better financial position. If you're a homeowner, American Financing is helping thousands of families just like you who have been putting everyday expenses on credit cards get out from underneath that debt by tapping into their home's equity. American Financing is saving their borrowers over $800 a month on average. $800 a month is like a $10,000 a year raise at work. And it costs $0 to find out just how much you can save. They're closing some in as little as 10 days. If you start today, you may not have to make next month's mortgage payment. There is no better time than now. Turn the situation around. Call American Financing today. That's 866-890-9313. Again, that's 866-890-9313. Or visit americanfinancing.net/Logan. NMLS 182334, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. And we're back. So let's check out a short clip from the interview so you can see just why they're mad. You can see just why they're upset. Check it out.
You think I'm the number one influence?
I think it's
So
Rogan. I think it's Rogan, you, and Kim Kardashian. Like, Kim Kardashian influences the shape of women's bodies and faces.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian is really, really big as far as being an influencer is concerned. I will put Kanye in there as well, to be totally honest.
Like, you see so many, they're literal
Do they
shape
look
of
like,
human
do
beings.
they want to look like her?
They want to look like her. So once we start seeing dudes want to look like you.
Yeah.
And I see young Jack over there. I think he's trying to do it.
Yeah.
Jack.
Your TikTok guy.
TikTok Jack.
TikTok Jack.
TikTok. Tell me. You know, this is a little new world. I call him, his name is Jack. I call him TikTok Jack. I'm good with names, you know.
You are.
You're very good.
You are.
I mean, Pocahontas.
Yeah.
We have names.
What about
Man, in Pocahontas, that was classic. And this laugh right here, man, if I was in that room, I'd probably be laughing the same way. Okay, that's just a natural laugh.
and there was Tampon Tim was good. What about
The
is that?
problem with Tampon Tim, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
In other words,
It's a mouthful.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Tampon. And you can't stutter it through when you call it. It's really a lousy word to say.
Yeah.
But it's quite accurate, right? There are some, like Comrade Kamala. It's a little hard to say. She's Comrade because she's obviously a communist.
Yeah.
She's horrible. So I call her Comrade.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. But when you put the names together, it's a little, you got to be able to No, you got to be able to put it out there.
Hey, when he said that, it reminded me of that old Juvenile song from back in the day. Y'all remember that?
All my enemies see me coming, and all my enemies be running.
Maybe it's just me. Let's keep on rocking.
But we have a lot of good ones. A lot of them I can't go into with you because some of my best ones. Some of my best ones are from the Republican primaries.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all friends of mine now.
Oh,
And I
now
don't
you got to be nice.
All right, so shout out to Trump. Yeah, this interview, again, you can check it out in full from the Flagrant podcast in the description, or you go to the YouTube page and search, subscribe to them, shout out to them. I appreciate these types of interviews, just guys talking. It's not so much about trying to trip somebody up on their words and not answer questions. And I don't like that. Quite frankly, it's really hard to watch. I'd rather would not. I'd rather would just have normal questions be asked by people who don't have a bunch of things loaded in it. They're not going to write a crazy think piece afterward by misrepresenting what you say. I appreciate these kind of podcasts. I say, y'all, keep up the good work. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your thoughts on, first of all, the podcast interview with Trump and the Flagrant podcast. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. How you feel about what they did to Andrew Schulz as a result? Punishing him, or you want to do your comedy special here to go on Netflix and whatnot and make millions of dollars? Although you've already got your production team and everybody flown from out of the state, maybe even out of the country, you already paid some money. We're going to cancel it at the 0 hour because we don't like the interview. Whatever your thoughts are on that, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I'm not surprised that this place in Brooklyn, is now discriminating against them because of their political beliefs. That's of no surprise to me. That's what they do. But again, the more they want to hate, the more they want to try to retaliate and things like this, the more we keep just doing right, keep putting out that good content, keep bringing forward a message for Americans rather than for global interests that do not help us at all in the USA. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.